And we are back with another episode of Market Talk. All right, this is the second to last one of the year. We finishing the year strong. We're going to lock in. We're going to stay locked in. Now, I mean, really going into the new year, I mean, the market has just been kind of a little quiet. You know what I'm saying? We're just looking for more data, like, you know, jobs reports and stuff like that. But you know who hasn't been quiet? Trump. Because your boy talking about some of the making the Patriot games for America's 250th birthday. What is the Patriot Games? You may be asking. He talking about taking two athletes from each state and territory. One boy and one male, one female. That's what he said, whatever. One male, one female are going to compete in a competition, a 4-day competition, and whoever wins, whoever loses the state gets their funding cut, basically. So, you know, I added that part in there, but that's probably what's going to happen. They're going to be competing for state funding, right? If your state loses, then you're getting cut. Your funding is getting cut. That's how we save money here in America. All right, that's what we're doing. Watch. That's how they're going to cut into the debt that America owes. They're going to cut your funding if your athletes aren't hitting. If your athletes aren't hitting, your fund is getting cut, bro. That's what the Patriot Games is for. The Hunger Games. This is the real life Hunger Games, bro. We're here. All right. It was already looking like it before. Now we actually got the game itself. All right. But beyond that, I also wanted to talk about OpenAI versus Google. This is very important. OpenAI versus Google. OpenAI is the underdog when it comes to this AI race, bro, because they're going up against. Okay, let me restart. All right, because we gotta get our bearings here, because Google is a top 5 company in the world. Google owns. I'm gonna miss some stuff. They own so much stuff that I'm gonna miss some stuff off the list. Like, they own YouTube. They got the whole Google suite, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, your Gmail. They got Google Maps. They have everything. And not only they already have everything like YouTube and everything, they're integrating their AI into their existing products that you're already using. So even whether or not you want to use Gemini or not, whether or not you want to use Google's AI, it doesn't matter, because you're going to use their products already. And they're going to integrate their products into the AI, or integrate the AI into the product. So you're going to be using their AI by default. So I mean, ChatGPT might be the most widely used AI right now because it was the first one that really come out in a big way. That can change easily. That can easily change. And OpenAI, they not even making no real bread right now. They got a lot of investments going on and stuff like that, but they don't have the bread to be building out the infrastructure that they need to compete with Google. Google has the money they need. Google is already making the money. Google has probably already had the data centers they need. They're looking at going to space already for their data centers where they can do cloud computing. Like, OpenAI got a lot to do in order to keep up or even exceed Google in this AI race. Like, Google already has the dominance. It's just that their AI model wasn't the first one. If they would have the first one to come out and said, here you go, this is that, you know, and this is AI, and this is what you can use it for, you know, then everybody been using that. Because why not? Why wouldn't you use Google's AI? If it was the first one to come out, everybody been talking about, oh yeah, just use Gemini. Only reason people say use ChatGPT is because that's the first one that came out. Like, it may be ChatGPT's AI may be better in some ways. It may be, but that is not becoming the case any longer, because Google is continuing to make updates. They got Nano Banana, they got Gemini 3 at this point. Like, they're continuously making updates. Like, it's a race. It's a what's the word I'm looking for here? It's I don't know. I don't know, but all I know is that Google, they have dominance already. OpenAI is trying to take that. They got their AI model is more popular, has more users, but that can change over time. Like, it's anybody's race when it comes to this AI race. And if anybody else, if any other company is positioned perfectly for AI dominance, it's Google. You already use, by you, I mean you and me and everybody else, you know, we already use all of Google stuff, and they're just going to put the AI in it. So whether you, when you go to Google and search up something, it's going to be AI. They're going to use Gemini. Like, you can't escape it. OpenAI, man, y'all going to have to lock in. Okay? OpenAI is going to have to lock in because they're going up against a big dog. It says top 5 market cap company in the world. How do you knock that out? How do you, like, over time, like, how do you, like, you know, knock them off of their pedestal? You like, you gotta be really, like, you know what I'm saying? Just cause you're the first AI to come out don't mean you're gonna always be number one. I don't know. That's just something to think about. When they talking about AI bubbles, this is what you need to be thinking about. Like, cause you just gotta read between the lines and use your own noggin. Cause the AI bubble may be all these investments going into OpenAI. But whole time Google may be the one that takes the crown. But it's not even just OpenAI and Google. It's OpenAI. They got Google. They got Anthropic, and even you know, XAI. There's a lot of AIs out here, but who's gonna win? Bro, listen, man. Google, they already have dominance physically over everything. Like, it's a matter of time. But let's start 2026 off right. Listen, man. If we got Christmas next week. If you ain't got the money for the gifts, I posted a video about this. If you ain't got money for gifts, don't go broke. Don't go broke trying to appease people, trying to get these people some gifts and stuff. Christmas ain't about gifts. Christmas ain't about giving. Christmas is about, you know, family and just being present. You know what I'm saying? Just being there, not getting presents, but being present. You feel me? That's what Christmas is about. So if you ain't got the bread this Christmas for gifts and presents, tell them I ain't got it. I see you next year. All right? Stay locked in. Don't let people get you off your pivot. Now, keep investing during this time too, because right now there's not a lot of news coming out. I remember we're going through cycles. Sometimes there's times where there's a lot of news coming out, article, headline, big news, and then markets are moving. Right now we're chilling. This is the time we need to be investing. When it's chilling. When stuff is chilling, stuff is kind of even down a little bit. This is the time to be investing, bro. So stay locked in. I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.